Not every watch is worth the wait, guys. At some point, your dignity and principles have to kick in.
He ain't lying.
Like it did with me when I received my call from my Rolex AD for a Rolex Submariner. Today's video idea came about after I saw a thumbnail of a gentleman by the name of Jordan, where he posted how excited he was to receive his Rolex Datejust from his Rolex AD. Now, the thing about this story is that he already has a Rolex Daytona Panda. Now, the reason I mentioned him buying the Rolex Daytona Panda on the gray market is because in his video, he made a comment saying that he's buying this Rolex Datejust to hopefully build a relationship with the Rolex AD.
Exciting news, guys. I just got my first watch allocation from my local Rolex dealer. I did buy this one from Timepiece Trading, so the gray market, and I'm not even sure if I'm gonna wear it to go pick up this new watch because I know they frown on people buying from the gray market and they don't want to view you as a reseller. So I think I'm gonna try to keep that a secret. Hopefully it doesn't pull up my Instagram because you definitely see it on there. But yeah, when the AD calls, you can't really say no. So I'm gonna go head down there, check out the watch. He said it's a Datejust 41mm. It's on the...
Now think about it, guys. The Rolex Daytona is the watch that most people try to build a relationship with the AD to get to. We all know that the Panda Daytona is the hype watch that most people want to get. So why wait 1 year to get a Rolex Datejust that you could buy on the gray market for the same price or maybe even a little bit less, especially today? It just doesn't make sense to me. Comment down below if you guys see where I'm coming from. I mean, I would get it if he wants to have his name on the card and make, a brand new purchase, but overall, it just didn't make sense. And it's funny, in Jordan's video, he says you can't say no after receiving the phone call from your Rolex AD. Guess what? I did it.
I said, fuck that.
We really just need to see the big picture of what I'm trying to describe, guys. Waiting 1, 2, 3, 4 years for a Rolex Datejust, a Rolex Submariner, any steel Rolex just doesn't make sense. Like, I would get it if it was a limited piece. I would get it if it was the Rolex Date puzzle, the one that Kevin O'Leary has, the one that LeBron has. I would get it to wait 1 year, 2 years to get something that's limited and hard to find. But for a Submariner, something that everyone and their mom has.
Well, let's be nice. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
Just doesn't make sense to wait. At some point, your dignity has to kick in, and you have to tell yourself, what am I doing? Why am I waiting on Rolex to give me a call to pick up a watch that's worth $10,000, $15,000? Come on, guys. So all I'm trying to say...
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
is don't be that guy that's waiting.
This isn't a sugar daddy thing. This is just an older, established guy paying for his younger friend that he has sex with, kind of thing. So just get that right out of your mind,
So all I'm trying to say is don't be that guy that's waiting 1 year, 2 years for a basic timepiece. I think one thing that excited a lot of people when it comes to these basic pieces like a Rolex Submariner, sometimes a GMT, a Datejust, is knowing that when they purchase it at retail, they could get some type of profit after walking out the store. But not anymore. Lately, you buy something retail, you try to sell it secondary market, you're not gonna get much for it.
Damn.
And one last point I need to make for you guys to think about is that when we go to buy a Rolex, an AP, a Patek, a Vacheron, all these brands you could think of, what's the reason we go into these stores? Most of the time, it's to reward ourselves. Maybe we close the deal. Maybe we just want to reward ourselves because we received a bonus. It's something where we need it right now. So picture this, me receiving some type of bonus, closing some type of business deal, and I want to reward myself by going into Rolex and buying, let's say, a GMT Pepsi. How's it gonna look if I walk in there and they tell me, okay, you'll have to wait a year or two and we'll call you so you could come in then to reward yourself for your accomplishment right now?
Bitch, what? Oh my God.
It just doesn't make sense. Guys, I want you to comment down below. How long is too long to wait for that call from your AD? Whether it's Rolex, AP, Patek, Comment down below, how long is too long? Thanks for watching. Remember, give the video a like, hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned for the next video.